बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम आमीन. S2 First chapter, Poisson distribution, lecture 1, and the advice for everyone, for me as well: be fair. Discrete probability distributions. Well, there are three types of discrete probability distributions in our syllabus. In S1 we already have done the binomial distribution and the geometric distribution. In S2 we will do this third type of distribution, which is known as the Poisson distribution. Background knowledge. The knowledge of the binomial distribution and the knowledge of the normal distribution will be required for Poisson distribution. Let's start the Poisson distribution. Conditions. To understand the Poisson distribution, we must know these conditions. Condition number 1, events occur singly. The most important thing is there must be single events. And events occur randomly, independently, and at a constant rate. Now, rate means mean and average. So we use the word mean or average for the rate. If all the above, and rate is denoted by lambda, so we use the symbol lambda for rate. Well, if all the above conditions are satisfied, then X, this capital X, the discrete random variable, will follow the Poisson distribution. Discrete means countable quantities. Well, this is the way to describe the distribution. You can read this as X follows Poisson with mean lambda, and this lambda is known as the parameter of the distribution, and lambda is also is the mean or average or rate. Well, lambda is the only parameter of the distribution, and parameter word means a quantity which defines the distribution. Now, this is the formula of the Poisson model, Poisson distribution. This is capital X, and this capital X can take any value of small x, and this small x starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 until infinite. X is whole number. This small x is whole number. Well, the formula is e power minus lambda, lambda to the power x over x factorial. So that's the formula for the Poisson distribution. Examples. These are the examples of Poisson model. I told you, in Poisson distribution, in Poisson model, events occur randomly, singly. So computer breakdowns occur. Computer breakdowns means single event. So this means single event. So events occur singly, like breakdowns, randomly, on average once every 48 hours of use. So when events occur singly, randomly, and at a constant rate, then that situation describes the Poisson model. So this is an example of Poisson distribution question. The second example is the number of emergency telephone calls. Now, emergency telephone calls are known as just single events. 5 calls per hour, like at a constant rate. Now, next example. People arrive randomly and independently at the elevator. This is the single event. An average rate of 4 people every 5 minutes. That means constant rate. Next example. Men arrive at a clinic. This is a single event. Independently, randomly, at a constant mean, and mean means average. So these are the examples of Poisson model. Since this small x is infinite, therefore this distribution is also known as an infinite distribution. Since this Poisson distribution has only one parameter, which is lambda, therefore mean and variance both are lambda. So if any distribution has the same mean and same variance, then that distribution will be known as Poisson distribution. For example, if a distribution has mean 5 and variance is also 5, then that distribution is known as the Poisson distribution. Well, when lambda mode, now let's discuss the mode. When lambda is an integer, for example 3, then there are two modes, lambda and lambda minus 1. That means the mode should be 2 and 3. So when lambda is an integer, then there are two modes, lambda and lambda minus 1. When lambda is non-integer, for example 3.8, then the mode is the integer below lambda, that means 3. For example, the non-integer value is 5.1, then the mode will be 5. The integer value below lambda will be the mode. Rules for making the calculations simple. And for Poisson distribution calculation, you must know these rules, because these rules will make the calculations simple, and in this way you can save your time of the question paper exam time. You can manage your exam time smartly and proactively. Well, this is the formula of the distribution. So when you will work for x0, you will get e minus lambda. You can just verify this by substituting 0 here. Well, when we have 1, then according to this formula, the result will be lambda e minus lambda. This can be verified by substituting 1 here on left side and on everywhere on x on right hand side. Now these are very important rules to make the calculation simple and fast. For lesser equal to 3, since we have less than equal to 3, that means 3 is inclusive, so you should write 3 here. I mean, you have to include 3 in the probability, since 3 is inclusive. So by taking e power minus lambda, we can find the probability of x less than equal to 3. Well, for 0, write 1. Since you already have taken e minus lambda common, for 1, write lambda power 1 over 1 factorial. For 2, write lambda power 2 over 2 factorial. For 3, write lambda cube over 3 factorial. You just need to remember, if this number is 3, so this must be 3, and this must be the same number, factorial of the same number, like 3 factorial. Well, when we have greater equal to 3, so this is the direct method to solve the question. I mean, you must start with 3 because 3 is inclusive. So 3, 4, 5 till infinite, we cannot find this probability because of this infinite. So we have to use the indirect method, which is 1 minus the numbers. You just need to take those numbers which are not in this above list. I mean, always write those numbers here which are not in the first list. Like the first list starts from 3, so you should write 0, 1 or 2. Again, take e minus lambda common. So you have for 0, 1. For 1, you have lambda power 1 over 1 factorial. For 2, you have lambda square over 2 factorial. This is the way to evaluate this type of probability. Well, since this number is not inclusive, this 3 is not inclusive, so you have to start with 4 in the direct method. Well, since this has no end, it's infinite, so you have to use the indirect method, and you need to write numbers here which are not in the above list, in this first list. So you need to write 0, 1, 2 or 3. They are basically 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. Well, take e minus lambda common. For 0, write 1. For 1, write lambda power 1 over 1 factorial. For 2, lambda power 2 over 2 factorial. And for 3, lambda cube over 3 factorial. In this example, since this number is not inclusive, so you must start with 0. I mean, you must stop this list at 2. So the required numbers are 0 or 1 or 2. You must not take 3 here because 3 is not inclusive here. So again take e minus lambda common. So you have 1 for 0. For 1, write lambda power 1 over 1 factorial. For this 2, write lambda square over 2 factorial. In this way you can make your calculations very fast. Now the next topic, the sum means total. The sum or total of independent Poisson variables. When we have two Poisson variables, then we can get the total probability. Like for two independent variables x and y, for example, if x follows Poisson with mean lambda 1 for y, and then y which follows Poisson with mean lambda 2, so for their sum, like x plus y, we can write lambda 1 plus lambda 2. I mean, just need to add the means of both the variables. Now this is very important. Care must be taken regarding the value of lambda according to the given intervals. Use ratio method to settle the value of lambda. This is very important. Now let's discuss this question, June 3, question 6, part 1 and part 3. So in question number, in this question, part 1, it's mentioned the number of calls are on average one call in 48 hours. Now they ask find the probability that there are fewer than 4 calls in 60 hours. So you just need to settle the value of lambda by using ratio method. Use ratio method to get the value of lambda for 60 hours. Now for less than 4, the list will be 0, 1, 2 or 3. Now, and I told you how to evaluate this probability. Write e power minus 1.25 outside the bracket. For 0, write 1 and then same thing. And this is the answer up to 3 significant figures. So the most important thing of this question was the value of lambda. Now part 3, this part involves the total, the sum of two independent variables. Now this means computer breakdowns. On average, one computer breakdowns in 48 hours. So in 60 hours, there will be 1.25 on average computer breakdowns. So computer operator receives 2 calls in 24 hours. So in 60 hours, he would receive 5 calls. Now the question is, now get the value of lambda by adding the values of lambda 1 and lambda 2. Now the question is, find the probability that there are exactly in total. The total exactly 4 in 60 hours, like computer breakdowns and number of calls, they both are 4. So since this total means this value of lambda, so just work for e power, work for this x is equal to 4. So e power minus 6.25, which is e power minus lambda to the power x. Since lambda is 6.25, so the power is 4 over 4 factorial, and this is the answer up to 3 significant figures. This is all of the first lecture. Now I will discuss the Poisson approximation to binomial and normal approximation to Poisson in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz. Be honest. This is the advice of this class. Allah Hafiz.